What's up?
I don't know, man. This thing won't work. I think something's broken.
Have you tried plugging the power?
Yeah.
Let's see. Come here. I think that's some corrosion in there. It's a bit rusty. Do you see the little brown things in there?
What's the corrosion?
That electricity box was not working because of the plug was corroded. So the corrosion blocks the electricity from going in. A corrosion is a cause of loss of metal. It is the disintegration of metal surfaces because of surrounding chemicals. In this case, it's oxygen.
But what are the cause of, what did you call that? Corrosion?
Yeah, corrosion.
Yeah,
So
what are the
corrosion
causes?
is caused because of different factors.
Factors. Like math?
No, not that factor, but these factors. So corrosion is caused by mainly oxidation, or when something reacts to oxygen. But different factors are, for example, the number of oxygen and also the metal material that is corroded as well.
So we breathe oxygen.
Yes.
So can we?
We always breathe air, but we don't get corroded because we're not made of metal. So corrosion only affects metal and other chemical elements that seems like metal, like magnesium, steel, iron. But there are some types of metal that have different corrosion levels. So for example, metal is not as easily corroded as magnesium. Science, engineering, like math.
Are there any other types of corrosion? Like, is there any corrosion? Or are there any?
Actually, there's a lot of types of corrosion. For example, general attack, environmental, flow assistant, intergranular, and localized, de-alloying, galvanic, freezing, heat temperature, corrosion, science, and to prevent corrosion, we can always paint your electric device or steel with paint.
Microsoft has removed paint.
Well, actually, in Windows 10, we have the all-new paint, just like Windows 7, but better. Different textures. You can use different types of brushes and colors. It's like Photoshop, but in Microsoft. We call it the all-new paint.
So, are you saying that we cannot use that technology anymore?
Well, we can still prevent corrosion before, it's possible. So, to prevent corrosion, there are different ways of corrosion prevention that prevents corrosion from happening. So, prevents corrosion. So, it makes the corrosion not happen instead of happen. And the ways are very simple, but not very simple. It's still science and math and engineering, like what I said, Science. So, okay, but seriously, we can always paint a metal device so that the corrosion or the oxygen won't get in. And that way, corrosion won't happen. Just like cars. That's why you paint cars in red, yellow, orange, and other colors. And besides painting, you can also use coating. Like for example, this jack right here is coated with gold. And that way, the corrosion won't happen. But this gold is not real gold, so it's only for like aesthetic purposes. So yeah. Anyways, there's always inhibitors and also alloying and galvanization. Alloying is basically mixing metal substances with other substances like magnesium and aluminum and gold so that they won't corrode that easily. It's like planes, I watched the second Planes, but I like cars better. And Finding Nemo.
No. Incredibles better.
Toys.
People have been using electronics everywhere, and rust has been an issue because the rust buildup will eventually block the electric connection. Now, to solve this, companies have been using gold platings on their jacks and other electric connectors, and using this way, the corrosion can not occur because gold is not a very corrodable object, hence protecting the real metal that is inside. This has been protecting electric sockets, USB jacks, audio jacks, and all sorts of electronic devices. To prove everything that we've just presented, we also did a research in order to test the different kinds of substances and how they react to metal, in this case, nails. Our experiment made us learn that different kinds of substances will react differently with metal, and hence different kinds of corrosion and rust can be formed. From the experiment, we learned that applied chemistry is useful in real life. As with applied chemistry, we can use different chemical elements in order to save ourselves from the dangers of rust and lots of economic and financial loss, especially in the electronic industry and in other industries as well. And hence, applied chemistry is very useful.